Hello everybody and welcome to Mother Cow Crochet. Today I've just been to daycare because they had their opening ceremony today. The kids have been going to the new kindergarten since this week before Christmas. But they didn't have their ceremony until today. And today it's in Sweden we call it Valborgsmässoafton. We light up a big fire, a big fire, and we sing in spring. That's what we do today. So they felt that would be a good day to have their opening ceremony at kindergarten. So I was feeling quite French today, French and fancy, all because I woke up with a little bit of sore throat this morning and a headache as I've been having all through the last week also. So, and that comes from the neck, I know, and that comes from the eyes. So if I have my neck warm and so on, it gets a little bit better, at least a little bit better. So why not be fancy while being comfortable? That's the best. That's the best of crocheting. Being fancy and comfortable. That's what I started the day with. So what did I do yesterday? I did finish my corner to corner square, and I sewed it together for a shrug, and started building it up towards the front, and started doing one short sleeve. And used up almost the second cake. And then I found out, or I realized, that I'm not ever going to wear that one if I continue. And I wanted to do something for myself with that yarn because it was a gift from the girls. So I wanted to do something for myself. And I love those colors. So there's just one way out of that one, and it's frogging. So I frogged the whole thing, not the square, not the square, but all the rest. So now I got the square, and I got one more cake left. So this is the square. I really love how it turned out. And I'm using this as a back side. Like this. And I'm continuing. This is going to be, that super great idea I just got yesterday while filming the video yesterday. This is going to be that one. Because it was quite a good yarn to frog. It's 30% wool and 70% acrylic. Super good to frog. So that's what I'm doing with it, and I'm not telling you. I'm keeping it for myself until I know if it's a good idea or not. So doing that tonight off camera. And then I was thinking about doing the other square that I got, this purple square. But I'm currently on gray on this one, but I was thinking I don't want gray. Or I haven't really decided yet. So keeping that one in the box for a while. So I know what I'm going to do with it. I know what I'm going to do with it. I'm just not feeling up to that color right now. So I was looking in my yarn shelf, just checking out what I got. You know, I'm waiting for my bamboo yarn, has to do something. So I found these two. I got more, but I found this one. It's merino, 100% merino, superwash, and it's hand dyed. It's so beautiful. And I was standing in the mirror like this and wondering if I could wear this or not. And I think I got to the conclusion that I might be able to wear this. So I'm working on this, doing it double strand. It's so super soft. It's like slinky butter. Do you know what I mean? I cast on my knitting needles and tried to knit this one. It was a disaster. It just fell off my knitting needles. It's so soft. That's why I'm calling it slinky, because it was just moving around. So crocheting this one, doing a double strand, because it's very, very thin thread. I think it's for a 2 or a 2.5. So it's not very thick, but it's so lovely. So I'm doing a double strand, and this is just how far I got. So you think I can wear it? Hoping that one, or else I just have to give it to someone else. So I just chained 120, 30 perhaps. Can really 130, I think. And just doing double crochets now. I'm thinking about doing some kind of pattern with holes in it, summary pattern. So I'm thinking perhaps doing 4 rows of double crochets and then a row with something else. Sorry. Just perhaps double crochets, chain 1, skip 1. So I just get some holes in it. A little bit summery, airy thing. We'll see. I'll have to do 3 more rows and then I'll see what happens. It really is super lovely in the colors. So I'm very, very excited to see how it works out when it's going to be a little bit more. So that's what I'm doing today. I also done my math on time differences between Sweden and Australia. And right when I did my math, I couldn't remember which, if it was Eastern or Western Standard Time that Gypsy is living in. So I just did a random anything or one of them. So if she's doing her Zoom at 10 o'clock, it's about 2 o'clock in the middle of the night here. So actually I'm thinking about joining, because I saw a video from their Zoom and I thought that was quite nice. And I can't be just missing out on anything. I just have to do it at least once. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to sleep. Because if the Zoom starts at 2 or 3, depending on which of the standards she was in, and I believe it's at least an hour, and let's say it's an hour and a half. Okay, let's say an hour. Then it's about 4 o'clock my time, 3 or 4 o'clock. and the alarm goes off at 6 o'clock. So no use going to bed. So I was thinking if I get a sleep in at Sunday morning, and then I can go to bed with, or put my little one to bed, because he's 2, so he goes to bed quite early. And if I fall asleep, then it won't do anything, because then it's just a couple of hours sleep early evening Sunday, and then I just can wait until the clock is 2 or 3. So that's my plan. Just have to see if it's doable. So my plan is to do that. Perhaps I will join next week. I hope I can join this week, but we'll see. Not giving any promises. But it would be fun to do at least one Zoom meeting, I would think. I won't see anybody, but they can see me and I can talk to them. Because if I'm going to see, because I don't have a computer. I don't have a computer. And if I'm going to see what the people look like, or get an idea of what people look like on my phone, I will have to do this. And then you can't see anything. So I will just have to, it's quite fun, because people look very much different when you just hear voices. And if you just get, kind of a glimpse of what people look like, and then you get, or at least I get a total picture in my head of how people look, and that's quite funny. I enjoy it. And sometimes when I meet people, I can meet people quite a few times, and then I see a picture of them, and I can enhance it and look very, very closely. And I'm going, what? Is that how they look? And I've been a meter from the people. So that's how bad I'm seeing. I try to tell the girls and their friends sometimes, if you, what's it called in English? Squint with your eyes. You almost close your eyes, so so you just see a tiny, tiny, tiny bit. That's about what I see all the time. So that's when I say that they have to answer me on the schoolyard or something, and they just say, "Oh, but I was over there," and then I tell them, do that with your eyes and see what you see, if you can see anyone and recognize them. And they don't. So they often, they learned to answer me so I can know where they are. Because I'm quite like bats. Perhaps I should change my name from cow to bats. Because we are definitely using ecosystem, eco sounds. Because I shout out or whistle and they answer, and then I know, okay, they are there or they are there. So it's super, super when you use that kind of locationer. That was a little nothing about crochet, but it's about me, so I'm just talking and rambling as always. I'm doing some crochet now, having a cup of coffee in an hour or two. The girls are getting home, and then I'm getting the smaller kids from kindergarten, and then we're just going to soft out at home, and then the girls and their dad are going to watch that great big bonfire. And me and the little boy is just staying at home because it's super late. It's not until 9 o'clock tonight, and if he's up until 9 o'clock, he's going to be not so nice tomorrow. So that's what we're doing today, and I hope you really do have a super day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.